DIFD means Do It for Darren, and it's about raising awareness about mental health.
To inspire conversations and just let youth and teens know that it's okay to talk about it.
When I think about Do It for Darren, I think about all my friends that suffer from mental illnesses and trying to get them help, and for people to realize that mental illnesses isn't something that you should be afraid of and you can come forward and talk about it.
DIFD stands for Do It for Darren, and it's a foundation that tries to inspire conversation and raise awareness for youth mental health.
To me, Do It for Darren is a foundation that's really centralized around raising awareness for mental health.
And at the time didn't realize how much life could be so fragile, and it just made me realize to talk and have that conversation.
So when I think about Do It for Darren, I think about that time when a lot of people came together and started wearing purple and started thinking more about this type of thing, which could happen to anyone.
I think it's so big and so important because it started within our small little female hockey community, and now it's grown to places as well, like the NHL.
To me, a physical injury and mental illness should be treated the exact same. I find many people don't treat it the same just because you can't see it, and a lot of people don't know what's going on.
I think it should be treated the same, but you also need to be more aware of what's going on within the person, because you can't necessarily see what's going on.
I think it should be treated the same as a physical injury, but I don't think people should be treated different just because of their mental illness.
You don't get judged when you break your arm or when you hurt your leg. It should be the exact same when you have a mental illness.
You wouldn't forget about a physical injury, so it should be the same with a mental illness.
Because it's something that's not on the outside, so it's hard to just be aware of, and so you always have to be thinking about it, and you have to be cautious and care a lot about it, more so than you would do about a physical injury.
For me, there's no difference between a physical injury and mental illness. I think they should be treated equally, and although there is a stigma to this day, I think, about it, I think that's something that foundations like this work to change.
If I needed help for mental illness, I would go to anyone I trust. I feel like I could definitely trust my teammates, friends, family, or any support staff.
I would go to someone who I trust and someone who's really close to me, so anybody on my team, my family, or my really close friends.
If I thought I had a mental illness, I would feel comfortable approaching anyone from the team, friends, family, anyone I trusted.
If I had any issues, I would go to somebody I trust. So either my family, my friends, my team, anyone that I trust.
I think the first step in ending the stigma surrounded by mental health is just by talking and making it an easier conversation.
I think we just need to keep the conversation going, and we need to talk to people on a personal level and get more in depth with what's going on.
We need to do more events that raise awareness for people to have the chance to talk about it and learn more about it. Mental health, sometimes people don't understand what it is exactly, so it's important that we talk about it and raise awareness for it.
I think the most important thing is to inspire conversation, so just talking about it so people feel comfortable. That will start to end the stigma.
To speak out and to be open about having that conversation, not only about you talking about it, but being open about someone else coming to you to talk about it and being supportive of them as well.
We are the Ryerson Rams, and we're doing it for Darren.